Well, good morning, weathered souls out there. You got Bruce the Weathered Soul on the morning drive, and here I am sitting in the parking lot. I've already taken my morning drive, and I got a little bit rushed this morning, so I had some other things to do. But you can see that I'm wearing a hat today. And this is a very significant hat because it comes from a friend of mine, John Odermatt, from the Lions of Liberty podcast. Now, Nicole, his wife, sent me a box of another hat that I had won on a Christmas party that I attended, and a bunch of stuff from my company Plexus. And I just love Nicole to death. But John had seen fit to throw a hat in there from Lions of Liberty. It says, "Let's make liberty great again." And you can go over to lionsofliberty.com and go check out their website and their podcast, because they've got 3 excellent podcast. Mark Claire with the flagship on Monday, the Lions of Liberty podcast. You got ELL, the Electric Liberty Land, with Brian McWilliams, and you got Felony Fridays, which I think has changed the name, and John Odermatt, and that's either on Fridays. I think he moved to Thursdays, and he actually changed the name. But make liberty great again is one of my mantras I'm going to go through and be a part of this 2021, because I'm a true believer in liberty. I'm a true believer in freedom. I'm a true believer in autonomy, and I'm a true believer in personal responsibility. And you know that if you've listened to me in any context over the years. So, taking that hat off and putting on another hat. My other hat of Plexus. I am now a member of the Men of Plexus. I've always been a member of the Men of Plexus, but I now have an official golf hat that I can wear out on the golf course and be able to represent Plexus as a part of my lifestyle and what I do. If you guys want to learn about plant-based supplements and probiotics and how they have helped me and how they can help a lot of people with a lot of different symptoms that they got that happen to originate in their guts, and it tells their brains to do other things with their bodies. Let me tell you something I have accomplished, and a lot of people have accomplished more in their lives through wellness and getting their gut and their brain working together instead of working against each other. So just go ahead and contact me. Info in the pit of my stomach at gmail.com if you want to hear anything about that, or just click and subscribe to the button down there that says, hey, I want to share this, I want to like it, I want to have a bell rung when you want to hear the Weathered Soul podcast in the pit of your stomach, Bruce for Liberty, or this podcast right here, which is the Morning Drive. But I wore hats today because it was very, very important for me to let you guys know that we wear a hat every day. And man, my hair is just indescribably bad. I need a haircut so bad. Wearing your hat for today, getting up in the morning and figuring out what you're going to do. I really don't have to figure out what I'm going to do every day. I know what I have to do every day, but I know that I have a direction that I need to go into every day. I know that I am a certain person every day. I don't change that every day, but I do wear a hat, and that hat is very serious kind of hat that I wear. I just explained to you what that hat was. I'm a very person that believes in liberty, believes in freedom, believes in autonomy, and also believes in personal responsibility. So I have personal responsibilities and a list of things that I have to do every day to make sure that those that depend on me are able to depend on me for however long they need to depend on me for. And that goes for my business in Plexus, and it goes for my business with Lions of Liberty and this podcast and everything that's involved. So what I want you guys to do, and kind of like what I'm extenuating on, is that we got to be aware of the hats that we wear, and we need to evaluate that hat all the time. So is liberty the best thing going for us today? Liberty is the best thing that's gone for us forever. However, other people think that we should go a different way. Well, that's fine. They can wear their hat. and they can wear their hat around me. And, as a matter of fact, I can shake hands with the person that has that hat. I can put my arm around that person that has that hat. I can have a decent conversation with people that wear other hats than myself, because I'm an adult and I'm a free thinker. And as long as they can't portray the fact that they have something in contextual form that can influence me enough to go, there's something that I never thought about, we can start having a conversation. But if I'm coming across another person that has a different hat on, that are just closed-minded and they don't want to hear anything because they think that as free thinkers and things like that are just detrimental to society, well, those are the kind of people that I just don't hang around. So be aware of the hat that you wear every day. Is that hat, and it really doesn't matter whether that hat offends anybody or is detrimental to anybody else's beliefs, because what do you care? I mean, unless you want them for business or friendship or employment or something like that, it really doesn't matter. I mean, I work for people who wear different hats. I wear people that work for that I work for and I work with that wear very different hats than me, but we seem to get along every day because we're able to find a common ground in actually the direction where we're going, because everybody's on the same bus. And we're all going to go to the same place. It's just, what road are we going to take to get there? That's the whole thing. So anyway, I wanted just to share that with you this morning, because that's the kind of person I am. I like to share every morning and be free. Not as free as they permit, but as free as you can get away with. This is Bruce the Weathered Soul on the Morning Drive. Have a great Tuesday.